Rap Slam battles number 14.5. We're in the Meat City. Make some noise! As usual, on my left hand, introduce yourself.
Or the meat packing district is how you look at it.
Okay, well.
Rap Slam battles, shout out to Street Ammo, shout out to Shazaam for coming by, Jolene's for opening the doors. Fucking let's go!
Yep. Yeah. Rapper to my left, all the way from Sweden, introduce yourself.
Shazaam, fyra fingrar upp. Hey, you with me?
Yeah. And his opponent, the right hand, all the way from Silkeborg, introduce yourself.
It's the Particle Man. Yo, Xanadu Sound, the bi-original. Shout outs. Hey.
First round, so Particle Man, you ready?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh, so you're the sack of shit who ate my bag of chips. I'm positive only ate half of it. Well, it explains the saggy tits and asthma fits. Your name's John. I'm just making sure I'm getting it right. I really think you have some talent. I would really encourage you to start picking up mics. With a few years' practice, you might even be the main attraction at your Uncle Freddy's diner while I'll end cipher 16s in ciphers with real headliners. See, I knew you wouldn't bring a broader plate lyrically. That's why I think you're hard to take seriously. But when homies don't back you up, it's hard to take seriously. My best friend said Shazaam would be hard to take. Seriously? I told him to look at the MCs that he crushed. A Filipino who KO'd himself with a weird accent uppercut. And Dunk, we really didn't have to utter much more than average wordplay because Dunk's punches stuck to his teeth like butterscotch. From the get-go, he was utterly fucked. To top it off, Shazaam proved himself as battle rap's real air when he won his battle against an autistic dude in a wheelchair. Way to go, man. That matchup really seemed fair. 3 cheers for the MC who defeated the handicap. Before this battle, I removed my glasses to give you another advantage in battle rap. Let's up the stats. I'll rap with one hand behind my back. Should I balance on one leg, act mentally challenged, or play dead? Make Stefan and Lux change the venue last minute from my quarters? So I had to find someone to babysit my kids, because I had to go all the way to Copenhagen instead? Well, for now, I just watch as Shazaam tries to shake off his pheromones and turn this place into his own personal terradome. Going round in circles, going berserker with his bazooka, fetching a 6-shooter, taking a Luca, loading this clip, ready to shoot you. Click, click, blow, one for the dose. Now make for the exit, he's loading this next clip, rat-a-tat-tat-tat. He's getting back at your tiniest caliber, make-believe massacre. Come on, John, you know the fans want it. Whip out that pistol that shoots out a flag that says bang on it.
Okay, you done? Okay.
Okay, time, make some noise.
Yeah. I'll bring out that gun, 'cause I'm shooting for a win. And you're right, I did battle a retard and win. Guess I'm doing it again. P-Man, I'm seeing you. Let's drop the dopest lines. 4th time's the charm. I believe in you. Let's not choke this time. In all your battles you thrown off, you old fart. I'm Mozart. On my level you make classics, so please don't ruin the footage with your memory-based whackness. I've been to King of the Dot, Don't Flop, Flip Top. Now this. What should I do with my life? This guy went into this like, woo! I really hope I get through it this time. The champ is here, fuck the dirty looks. I'm a fresh breath of purple kush. After every bar, I call for an alarm, a car horn. I want the bang bang. Don DeMarco, I started independent, got signed, put it all independent. Then drop the label so I'm independent, not independent of nothing, put it all independent. It's bars everywhere, felt like I was independent. Listen. Right. This is off-season practice. This is reefer madness. This is a meat saw hacking up your reading classes. This is me just styling. This is me schooling the mics. This is you like, woo! I really hope I get through it this time.
Time, make some noise.
Yeah, when I first learned I was going to battle Shazaam, I was like, damn, he's considered a legend, even a genius, in a very specific part of Sweden. Mainly his home region, more accurately the home that he sleeps in. His name pops up on neon signs when he's dreaming. But in reality, he's like that kid in the class raising his hand, then raising his voice, and then raising the bar for stupidity. Your bars are the epitome of bars, your bars are the epitome of idiocy, boredom, and mimicry. Spending too much time on bars and not as much on your bars lyrically. You should be barred from spitting these bars that barf bitterly on your boring imagery. You're hardcore? Seriously. Spraying gun bars? Gimmickry. You better run first instinctively. You're like a fucktard? No simile. Primitively, I'll go old school and tangle up your typewriters type bars so you can't type bars. Then I'll go new school in order to tune your war rhymes into a light farce. Your jokes do not strike hard. You don't even try hard. It's like placing a camera on a tripod and hope the images are just right on. You're supposed to think up rhymes that haven't already been said before. Then don't use every single reference that has already been said before. Ricky Lake, Scatman John, come on, that's your repertoire. John's an epic Boris, never struck a poetic chord. When Shazaam is out running, people think he's jockeying, getting physical, sports. But in reality, he's only running away from his own unoriginal thoughts. Skidibidibidip, dap dap didap dum. Squip up dum. Whip up bidap boom. Just an example of why John is constantly associated with excellence. He always comes up with a sophisticated cultural reference. Time.
Time, next please.
You ain't ready for this shit. This is peasant versus king. I bless him with the thing. I act forever clean like a glass of Listerine. Beautiful flow, ruining souls. I shatter MC's dreams when I rap relentlessly. Don't do this at home. Shoot at your dome like I'm Katniss Everdeen. You probably rehearsed a lot for this, so you might actually get through it this time. But you're a delusional guy if you think you'll get through it alive. You're a teacher. You educate. Bust out sick joints at school. But let me tell you about your teaching from the kids' point of view. They wake up after hitting snooze couple times, teeth brush, eat stuff, head to school with a ride, sit back in the classroom and recline, ready to learn something new to get by. Their teacher P-Man steps in. Starts tutoring, right? But after a couple minutes, he starts losing his mind. The kids in the back like, woo!
I really thought he'd get through it this time.
Particle man, rip you apart, parting you, man. You don't want to be a part of it, man. Take apart a particle man, apart with my hands, then go partying, man. I told Jake he had no reason to be that self-confident. I would tell you the same, but hey, Captain Obvious. My flow burns this fool, Mr. Burns looking old nerd you through. I'ma send the teacher home with some homework to do. Your name's Casper. Casper the friendly ghost. Who? Say hello, Caps the burner, my friend will ghost you. You don't wanna fuck with this. You're so old it sucks to piss. I'll leave you fucked up, bitch. I guess being body bag was on Grandpa's bucket list. Time, fight.
Time.
Hey, who would like to put their face all the way up to John's ass? Stick out their tongue and gently lick his butt crack while fondling his nutsack. Nobody? What? Some of you just did that. Last battle, Jake murdered you, but the judges made the safer choice. Even though it got to the point where the mic deserted you, it actually tried to escape your voice. Separating itself from whackness, attached to a silly accent. It's like those Second World War movies where this exactly takes the focus away from the bad acting. And how can you criticize Jake for sounding Australian? He's Australian. And it's coming from a guy who sounds like he's desperately trying to communicate with aliens. And it's not cooler when you shout it, motherfucker. Everything just gets really dumb when your mouth is, motherfucker. How can you stand on the shoulders of giants and still have no vision? How can you have no talent and still have ambition? How can you look like any other rapper and still claim you're different? Let me ask you this. Why the hell should we listen? Let me try and answer that question. I'm not joking. I just really can't answer that question. His latest album is even more tedious than the previous. Seemingly, rhyme schemes are meaningless. Beats suitable as background music in cafeterias. No spark, no fire like you're mocking Prometheus. Bottom line, we're not feeling it. Hey, yo, these are not my words, sad but true. I'm just paraphrasing the latest album review. When his album is through, you feel like you've been violently pulled out of the fountain of youth. You've been violently abused. You feel drowsy and used. You feel drowsy and used? Yes? But don't bother posting your lyrics on Rap Genius. They're like an iTunes license agreement. No one ever reads them. But now I can't wait to get my body back in the box with a bag in the box, body back in the track in the box instead of body back in this mag, and I'd rather master a track that'll rock and make a cap in it rock. And you, go eat some cabbage and jog. Time.
I'm drowsy and woo.
Yeah.
But I'll still rap it cool. Yeah, I got contact with aliens. You suck on our planet too. I'll put you in a retirement home where you can lie and get old. I'll expire your soul and let you die from a cold. You're someone I will not remember. Not a top contender. More like a hot dog vendor. I should have been Bill Gates rich since the 6th grade, bitch, cause I'm killing opponents. You're missing the flows and the scientific components to produce a vicious explosion. You'll need first aid when I pop lead, cause you'll drop dead. Wrap your head in a Danish flag and turn that white cross red. You wanna cross over to Stockholm? Cross over streets and play with your freestyles? When you're from a place where everybody actually stands and waits for the green sign? What is up with that? You want to play rugged when you're from that place? You sit in Christiania and smoke, but welcome to a rat race. This is the rap game, and if you don't think I'll say shit, it's because I dropped my lyrics. I ain't gonna claim it ain't shit, but it just proves what I'm trying to claim is. This motherfucker chokes so much it's contagious. And I told Jake that the battle I did with him was something I did on my way to Pusher Street. Obviously, this is something I do when I go away from Pusher Street.
We have a winner by 2-1. Make some noise for Shazaam. Make some noise for Particle Man as well.
All right, Particle Man versus Shazaam. In general, Particle Man had this kind of it felt like he was holding back a bit. So even though he had good lines and actually some intricate flows already from the get-go in the first round, I just had this feeling that he was not being out there the way he wanted to be. He first really peaked in round 3, where he actually let go. Whereas Shazaam came into the battle with a perfect rebuttal in his first round, which just, you know, made it seem like he was on top of things. And in general, the vibe he had was just that he had this battle and he kind of knew it. So he just came off way better, as a better performer, I'd say. And therefore, I gave it to Shazaam.
Yo, Shazaam, Particle Man. I was the one judge who actually gave it to Particle Man. I do agree that Shazaam has a better delivery, like he caters more to the crowd. And I think that shows that retard rebuttal he had as the very first line in the first round, that was retarded. I thought he did really good in the first round. The independent wordplay, I thought that was awesome. Particle Man, he had to like warm up kind of. I thought he took round 2 and round 3. I think he has to deliver more to the crowd, I guess. I thought his writing was better. That's the reason why I gave it to him. I thought Shazaam's second and third weren't as strong as his first one, so that's my reasoning. Yeah.
Shazaam versus Particle Man. I was very fond of the independent scheme. It was very thought through, and I liked that he had the I hope he's getting through it this time scheme all the way through. Particle Man had this quasi choke punchline, which I thought was hilarious, but he didn't really shine before the last round, which was sad. I gave it to Shazaam.